Oh my god, Lauren.
Trade Talk Sports back again in another video, and today we got some Bears news that's been going on. A lot of it's been going on, but real quick, before we get to that, I do want to talk about that Bulls game. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't feel like making a video about the Bulls because that was atrocious. I'm gonna be frankly honest. I expected them to lose, but the way that they played, I mean, that was horrific. I mean, I personally feel like there's nothing to really talk about. If you watch the game, I watched the first quarter and I absolutely turned it off. I'm gonna be frankly honest. I mean, I really couldn't I just couldn't honestly watch the rest of the game. I just couldn't. I couldn't. I mean, it was bad, but I probably have another video today. They got the Raptors tonight, so stay tuned for that video. We'll see. But some Bears news. Ben Johnson had his interview. Kevin Warren Stadium updates a whole lot. So stay tuned today for this video. I have a couple breakdown and a little bit of some draft stuff. So don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell notification so every time I drop a video. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, Trade Talk Sports Chicago, Twitter, Trade Talk Sports Chicago, and at further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So, today, I do want to talk about, some things that Ben Johnson talked in his interview. First thing, obviously, we got to point out Caleb Williams. There are some few things that we're going to encourage that he looks like a little, There are some things that we're going to encourage that he looks to do a little differently. He's been predominantly a shotgun quarterback for most of his high school and college career, and so he's very comfortable here. He's very comfortable there. He also said, we're going to work to see the comfort level under center and how much of that applies. We had a lot of success while I was last, and that going under center for the run game that translates to play action. And I just say this, I really feel like we really know that Caleb Williams, I mean, he to me, we know he's a shotgun quarterback. I really do feel like we know that he's a shotgun quarterback. But obviously, what they did not do last year, Waldron, if you're watching this, I mean, what they did not do is obviously they didn't have him under center a lot. I mean, I think that's what, obviously, we know he's very good. We know he's very good in the shotgun. But I really feel like, to me, Waldron didn't get to help him really get under center. But, I mean, when he was under center, I mean, he wasn't really well, to be frankly honest. But I'm not saying he can't be under center. But I think having a guy like Ben Johnson, which I really like, a guy for Caleb Williams, I really feel like having him and having Caleb Williams, that matches, and I just really feel like, man, he's going to help him get under center more, some of them drawbacks, and I really feel like, for me, I do really feel like having that type of guy, that type of offensive-minded coach, is going to help him get under center. What was the percentage, I believe? So, some other note. Interesting to mention under center play. Caleb was under center on only 252 times last year, and only 87 of those were called pass plays. Chicago ran play action on 17 dropbacks, the third lowest rate in the NFL, while Detroit led with the 37 play action rate. And now I'm going to try to keep this not Waldron, but I mean, man, oh man, this is refreshing to hear as a Bears fan. Because we all know Waldron honestly, barely. I mean, honestly, I don't really know what he called. He didn't really have Caleb draw back. And your quarter, yeah, Caleb is as good as a shotgun. We know that, but have him do stuff he's not comfortable with. Let him get comfortable with doing play under center. I mean, when he do play under center, I mean, look at like what Detroit did last year. They did a lot of play under center, and look how that worked for them. That worked perfectly well. And if you have Caleb under center more, I really do feel like you can really have a very dynamic quarterback. You have a very dynamic quarterback. He's shown flashes. Having him have him play more actions. And that's what I really feel like Ben Johnson is really going to do. He's going to make things up. And I feel like Shane Waldron just had it so everybody knew what they were pretty much doing. And some of the things that he called to me were just like, dude, what are you doing? I mean, seriously. Some of the things that he called were like, dude, what are you doing? I mean, like, what is this play call? Like what is this call? So that is something else I do want to touch. Another thing I do want to touch out today, also before I get into this real quick, do you think Caleb Williams will have a breakout season? Let me know in the comment section. A scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you guys in for Caleb Williams breaking out? Let me know in the comment section below. Also want to get to Braxton Jones. Yeah, you knew this was coming. In the left tackle position. Something Ben Johnson also said. So his injury update. He's limited to start training camp. Bears want him to add weight to anchor. Now, I'm going to be honest. Braxton Jones is decent. He's a very decent guy. But I'm going to be honest. He's his anchor. I mean, he needs to add more weight. And, dude, this is year 4. Like I said, when he has one of these big pass rushers coming at you, I mean, honestly, he's horrible. I'm gonna be frankly honest. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I think Braxton Jones is a good, solid option. But if you have the chance to go get a guy like Will Campbell, or go get a guy like, maybe Kevin Banks, get a guy like maybe Armin Mambu. I mean, I would take that chance because I feel like Braxton Jones could be a very good backup, but I feel like, to me, he has shown me that he's just not really right now. Right now, he's not a good starter. I about said he can become a good starter, but it's been this is about to be his 4th season. Now, I would personally, I've thought about maybe get him this year, but get somebody to back him up who can take his spot if he needs to. Like, I would get it Will Campbell, but if you think Braxton Jones, this guy, I mean, you can have Will Campbell sit at least like a week or 2 or so, and if Braxton Jones starts struggling, you can put him in. I really think you can, and that's really the question. Can Braxton Jones be healthy? He has some injury questions. Is he going to be healthy enough for this season? Because from what I'm hearing, I think he's not going to be. I'm not going to say he's not healthy, but I felt like, to me, I think that he is going to be health. I mean, I really don't. I just honestly don't know. I think he could be. I feel like he's going to be healthy, but I don't think. Is he going to be healthy by training camp? That's another question. I do another thing I do want to talk about. I'm not gonna make the video super duper long because it's already 8 minutes. But I mean, all of that. Also, a couple other things. Now Ben Johnson has also talked about DJ Moore. He has talked about. Pretty much the slot receiver position. Now, Johnson, in an interview with Adam Hogue, said that the slot receiver in his offense have typically been targeted a lot. And if you watch Amon-Ra St. Brown, I mean, he usually played in the slot. I feel like Ben Johnson uses his receivers. Like, I feel like one of his best guys, he could try using the slot. Now, that's my question. Is he going to use DJ Moore in the slot receiver? Because we don't have Keenan Allen anymore. So you really have, I feel like, that guy that can really play in the slot all the time. Now, would they try DJ Moore to have him play in the slot? Would they try Rome Odunze? That's to be determined. That's honestly, that's yet to be seen, but that is something I'm very interested in, and you should too. That is something very interested in, and I'm definitely am in. Am interested in to see what happens. You know, you know, something else to do. I do want to speak on this real quick before we get to our heights. Eric Bieniemy. For what I heard about him, I heard Eric Bieniemy. When Ben Johnson hired him, everybody in the NFL was like, the Bears just got one of the best running back coach. And the fact that he's not even an offensive minded coach, an offensive coordinator. He's not, you know, a passing. I mean, he's a running back coach. To have a guy like that who can bring a lot of leadership into this coaching staff, and he brings that toughness which we really need, because I mean, like guys like Steven said last year, this Bears organization and I feel like this team really needs somebody that can give everybody some accountability. And when you wrong, he gonna call you out about it. Like when you mess up in school, like obviously you gotta have parents to, you know, to really push you and really to make sure you're better, because if you're not, you really keep making the same thing over again, and not only that, you're gonna look how like you look a lot of these people out in the streets, they out here being dumb. But Eric Bieniemy, he really is that guy that brings you that tough love, but he also don't mess around. He doesn't mess around, and that's a type of coach that we need in our coaching staff and for a lot of these players. So I do like that. I really like that. One more thing I do want to touch on. Something I do want to touch on is also, they also talked about blue chip players. Ben Johnson talked about blue chip players in the draft. Now, what does that mean? Does that really mean who they're going to draft? I'm not sure. I will probably get more of that in a different video. But, I mean, if you really think about it, they have a chance to go. I mean, who knows what happens? I mean, Mason Graham could be on the board. I feel like, personally, Will Campbell could be on the board. Will Campbell could be on the board. I really feel like Armambu, Ashton Genty. I mean, we really don't know until it plays out. So, we have to wait and see. But real quick, before I end this video, I just want to get a quick stadium update, because the videos are like 12 minutes long. So I want to make sure not super duper long. But let's get to the stadium real quick. I did watch the video of Kevin Warren, and he did say that the goal is really between the lakefront and Arlington Heights. So it's pretty much with Arlington Heights and lakefront. Those are going to be the two really stadium things going to happen. Either you're going to go to the lakefront or they're going to go to Arlington Heights. And I feel like personally, Arlington Heights is probably more likely going to happen. Personally, I like them in the lakefront because I'm from Chicago and I would like to still see a Bears team. But if I have to go to Arlington Heights, I definitely will. I would definitely go to Arlington Heights to watch them. And something else that I pointed out, tell me what you guys think in the comment section about the Bears having orange turf. Orange turf will be the first team to ever have colored turf. That's interesting to me. I really feel that's interesting. That's pretty interesting. That's very interesting. I do want to see how this plays out, obviously. Now, hopefully they can get a stadium done at least by some time before this 2020, at least before this year ends. Hopefully they can try to get this done before the year ends. But hey, that's all I have for you today. More videos coming out soon. Like I said, stay tuned. Got a draft coming out soon. I got some other videos, some more Bulls videos, and some other Bears videos. So stay tuned. Listen, don't forget to subscribe. Press the bell notifications every time you're new. So I know. Subscribe if you're new. Press the bell notification so every time I drop a video. And as always, the Bears and go Bulls. But that game was horrific. Oh my goodness.